Did you know there are over 390 species of parrot in the world today? These birds come in all shapes and sizes, from the tiny 10-inch blue-throated macaw to the massive 40-inch hyacinth macaw. But where did these magnificent creatures come from? What are some of their lesser-known characteristics? And what is it about them that continues to baffle scientists to this very day? Join us as we answer these questions and more. And be sure to stay till the end if you're a fan of birds, because we've got a special treat for you. Parrots are believed to have originated in what is now the Caribbean and subsequently spread to other tropical and subtropical regions around the world. In fact, fossils discovered in Puerto Rico suggest that the greater Antillean grackle, a type of parrot, arrived there via the island of Bermuda around 2 million years ago. And while it took a while for them to get there, once they did, they wasted no time in getting comfortable. Their descendants can still be found in the same region today. But just how long exactly do these birds live? Well, that depends on whether they're in the wild or in captivity. On average, wild parrots only live for 10 to 15 years, but those in captivity can live for up to 80 years. That's a pretty significant difference. But why do you think that is? If you guessed it has something to do with predators, you'd be right. Many wild parrots are killed by predators such as snakes, jaguars, and harpy eagles. Additionally, habitat destruction caused by humans has also taken its toll on wild parrot populations. There are many parrots who don't make it past their first year simply because their nest has been destroyed. This is why some species such as the Carolina parakeet have gone extinct in the wild. Now let's talk about something that's truly fascinating: their intelligence. Did you know that parrots are one of the most intelligent types of bird? They're even smarter than crows and jays. In fact, they're so smart that they can recognize themselves in the mirror, which is a sign of high intelligence. Scientists believe that this is because parrots have more than twice the number of neurons in their brain compared to other birds. In fact, they have almost as many neurons as some primates do. Because of this, they can learn to speak and understand human speech better than any other animal. Some species like the gray parrot can even learn to speak fluently and correctly use up to 1,000 words. But don't think for a second that they actually understand the meaning behind the words. They've simply memorized the sound that certain words make and associate those sounds with certain meanings. While we're on the topic of talking, let's address the age-old question: which came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, in the case of parrots, it seems that both the chicken and the egg came before the dinosaurs. That's right. Parrots and chickens share a common ancestor that lived around 100 million years ago. And while chickens and turkeys are only found in the Old World today, parrots are found everywhere else. In fact, there are more species of parrot in South America alone than anywhere else in the world. The Amazon rainforest is home to around 400 different species of parrot, making it a true paradise for these birds. But not all parrots are created equal. Take the Kakapo, for example. This flightless parrot found only in New Zealand is critically endangered with only 145 individuals left in the wild. The Kakapo is the heaviest parrot in the world, weighing up to 9 pounds. It's also the only parrot that mates in an unusual way. Instead of the male fertilizing the female fertilizes the male. However, despite their unique mating habits, the Kakapo is still threatened by predators such as dogs and cats, as well as by disease. Speaking of mating, did you know that parrots are generally polygynous? Males will often mate with several females, although some species such as the gray parrot are monogamous. Mating typically takes place in the treetops, with the male displaying elaborate courtship rituals such as bowing, jumping, and even dancing to please the female. Once the eggs are laid, both parents will take turns incubating them and feeding the chicks. Finally, let's address the age-old question: why do parrots have such colorful feathers? Well, the answer is simple. It's all about attracting a mate. The brighter the feather, the more attractive the parrot. And while we've learned a lot about parrots, there's still so much that we don't know. For example, we do not know exactly how they developed their intelligence, or why they have such a strong need to be around other parrots. We do know that they're social creatures who live in flocks and communicate with each other through a variety of vocalizations, but we're still working on understanding the complexities of their behavior. So while we may never know everything there is to know about these magnificent creatures, one thing is for sure: they continue to baffle and amaze us in ways that we never could have imagined. If you love learning about amazing animals, don't forget to subscribe.